Hello, friends. Welcome to the series of learning to the database in the MySQL. Okay, let's start with the fundamentals of databases. Okay, what is database? That is a common question, a common query from most of the students. Okay, so database is an organized collection of data, and the purpose of database is to store the data efficiently so that whenever we need the data, we can get it easily. Okay. So the purpose of database is to store data efficiently, to retrieve data, and the management of data basically. Okay. As a layman example, I can say in our wardrobe, we can organize our clothes and other necessary things in a sorted manner so that whenever we need it, we can just pick up and use it. Okay. If we throw everything randomly, then it would be hard for us to get anything. Correct? The real life example of the databases users are banking systems. So banking system are using the databases to store the users and their account details. Okay. E-commerce websites, like most of the e-commerce websites are using the database to store the products and the user information. Got it? Social media, it is using the user details plus pop plus post and all other necessary links in the database only. Okay. Okay, the next question is what are the different type of databases? Okay, so the first type is relational database. Okay, relational database is a database that stores the data in the form of rows and columns. Okay, and it supports SQL for a query language. And the common examples of relational database nowadays are MySQL, PostSQL, and Oracle. Okay, let's come to the NoSQL part. The NoSQL databases, these are the databases which are schemaless, okay, and are quite flexible storage, okay, and it support the large scale and unstructured data. For example, MongoDB and Cassandra, okay, these are the most common NoSQL databases nowadays. Now the question arises how to choose which databases better and which is not. Okay, so it depends upon the requirements. Let's suppose we talk about the RDBMS and NoSQL. If we talk about a data model, so RDBMS store the data in form of a tables, right? And the NoSQL store the data in form of documents that is unstructured. Some NoSQL use the document type data storage, some use as a key value, and other use as a graphs. Okay. Now let's talk about the query language. So in RDBMS, most of the RDBMS use the query language as SQL. Okay, that is structured query language. And in NoSQL, it varies, right? In it use some use the MongoQL, some use APIs, and so on. And if we talk about the scalability terms, right? So RDBMS mostly scale themselves in the vertical flow. Okay. In comparison, the other NoSQL databases scale to the horizontal side. Got it? And common examples, as we discussed, for the RDBMS are MySQL and PostSQL. And for NoSQL, the common databases nowadays is MongoDB and Cassandra. Let's move to the next part. Okay, let's discuss about the MySQL. Okay, what is MySQL? It's an open source RDBMS. Okay, we don't need to pay anything. The basic features are totally free. We can simply download it from the web and use it. Okay, if we want it for the organization, then it could be have some little bit prices, but for a community edition, it's totally free. Got it? It uses structured query language for the querying. Okay. And the widely used applications for MySQL is WordPress, YouTube, right? These are the biggest kind of RDBMS database. And the RDBMS database is it helps to support transaction indexing and data integrity. Got it? Okay, let's see MySQL in action. Okay, let's suppose we have created a table users. It has three columns: ID, name, and email. ID column is unique, so we make it as a primary key. Got it? Here is a simple query to select all the users from the database. So we write down the query as select star from users. Select is a keyword which present to fetch the records. Star meaning we are fetching all the records. From is a keyword and then users is a table name. So if we want to select other data from any other table, so the query will be, we will type select star from employees. Then it will get all the records of employees table. Got it? So now we can conclude the summary. What we discussed, what is database. Database is the tabular form of organized data in RDBMS, and it's a non-tabular form of organized data in NoSQL. Okay, MySQL is quite popular because it's a open source RDBMS, right? And apart from this, NoSQL we discussed, it helps the user to organize data not in a tabular form but in an organized graphical form, right? Okay, in the next session we will learn the MySQL installation and setup. Stay tuned for the next modules. Thank you.